Hello everyone and welcome to this video on cúng tổ. In this video we will be talking about what cúng tổ is, what the significance of each part of the cúng tổ is, and why cúng tổ is important. For our purposes, our cúng tổ will have a heavy Buddhist influence because in Vietnam, Buddhism is a very popular and mainstream religion, which also help influence the traditions that we Vietnamese people have today. Cúng tổ is a general term for ceremony and can be conducted for many reasons. But for today, we will be doing a cúng tổ for Tết. So let's talk about cúng tổ for Tết and why it is important. According to Vietnamese people, each person is responsible for worshiping the ancestors of the past, worshiping in memory of the ancestors is to show respect, admiration, and gratitude to the spirit who has hidden. Children and grandchildren worship parents, grandparents in remembrance of the birth. They also do not worry about the magnitude of the ceremony, yet only with a cup of water, eggs, and incense are enough to show respect and gratitude. Not only the ceremony leads people to the past, but also attach great importance to the present and the future. Because apart from the ancestors' day, holidays, New Year's Day, the worship is held in the major events such as marriage, housings, examinations, distance, inauguration, large transaction or sick people when we pray for their fast and speedy recovery. Now, let's talk about what is on this altar that you see in front of you. The front and center on its own table is the heo quay or roasted pig. The roasted pig or heo quay in Vietnamese is present in many significant events such as weddings, Tết celebrations, or other festivities and ceremonies. The pig is present on the altar to show prosperity due to the vast expense and value of a specially prepared heo quay. To the right and left, you will see red candles. These candles are often seen on Buddhist altars during Buddhist ceremonies. For Buddhists, the candle represents selflessness as the candle burns itself to produce light. For Buddhists, it shows that they are willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of all beings. The candle is lit up. We can then light other candles, represent the notion that when we put others first, others can follow our examples, and so on until the world becomes a bright and beautiful place. These candles are held up by candle holders. Each of those two candle holders make up one half of the yin and yang, the one on the left being the yang and the one on the right being the yin. Behind the heo quay, you can see the incense holder, which hold the incense. Incense burning is a tradition that is flowing with symbolism. For Buddhists, the burning of an incense teaches one the necessity of burning away the negative qualities of oneself in order to reveal the pure self within. The scent of the incense is meant to purify the air and inspires one to develop a pure mind. The scent of the incense spreads far and wide. Just how when one person does a good deed, that good deed spreads out throughout the world and makes the world a better and brighter place. The incense holder itself is considered the most sacred object on the altar of the ancestors. It is a place of worship of the god and God's holy ancestor, and also showed us respect of homeowners to the realm of the negativity. Between the roasted pig and the incense holder, you can see 2 white cups. Now, there are 3, but one is covered by the pig. These cups contain drinking water, tea, or wine, represent longevity and a strong foundation. Some altars can have water, tea, and wine on them, and some can have only water. Behind the incense holder and to the left, you can see a plate of fruits. Plates of fruits are commonly seen on all altars, but what specific fruits are featured on the plates differs from altar to altar. When someone says tray of 5 fruits, they do not refer to 5 specific fruits, but rather the full concentration of fruits that exist. The traditional fruit tray placed on the altar during Tet feature 5 colors that symbolize the 5 wishes of life: wealth, luxury, long life, good health, and peace. Although the custom, culture, and the view of each region has different ways to select the type of fruit for particular meaning of each people, overall, it brings a sense of profound meaning that is pay dutiful respect and wish good things and prosperity for the coming year. In front of the fruit tray, you can see a yellow piece of paper with writing on it. This piece of paper is the prayer that will be read during the ceremony. Behind the incense holder to the right, you can make out a plate of sticky rice and a plate of egg rolls. Food is often placed on the altar as an offering to the ancestors. Oftentimes, the food that is placed on the altar was what that the ancestor liked or preferred to eat. For example, if the ancestor was a vegetarian, you wouldn't put meat or anything non-vegetarian on the altar. To the right and the left of the altar, you can see 2 people standing next to a drum and a gong. Now, the main purpose of the drum and the gong being played is to give the ritual officials time to carry out their task, like bowing and praying. The drum will always sound first, followed by the gong, and it also means to chase away the bad and evil spirits, and to welcome the good spirits. Now, all the ritual officials are wearing áo dài or traditional Vietnamese dress. This also to reserve our traditional way of promoting our traditional dresses.
Tổ chức